Hello, and welcome to Shane's Microscope. I'm Shane, and this is my microscope. Let's take a peek. Today, we will expand our knowledge of the Peritrichs. Peritrichs are a type of ciliate of the phylum Ciliophora. Ciliates are small, single-celled organisms with many tiny hairs that wave around to let them swim through the water. Subclass Peritrichia split off from the rest of the ciliates about 500 to 800 million years ago when some ciliate decided to get a Brazilian wax and liked it better that way. Peritrich loosely means surrounding hair in ancient Greek, and refers to the very recognizable oral ciliature unique to this taxon. Instead of being covered in cilia like most of their relatives and swimming around to their food, most Peritrichs stay rooted to the spot and use their ring of cilia to bring the food to them with little convection currents. Imagine you've decided to sit down forever, but you're still hungry. So you twirly your hair around to form a vortex that sucks in food right to your mouth. That is how a Peritrich do. We all depend on water for just about everything, and it doesn't just vanish when you use it, so it needs to go back into the environment. But at that point, it's not particularly fresh. Not fresh water may sound strange, but the fresh in fresh water just means it's not salty. Don't ask me, I didn't come up with the terms. But water with poop in it. Oh wait, maybe I was right the first time with the butt water? Well, it isn't something you want to just dump into the ground, so we need to clean it first at wastewater treatment plants. At these plants, poop water goes in one end and cleanish water comes out the other. Sort of like what you do every day, only in reverse. That's a mental image. Like, you're sitting down on the toilet and everything just shoots right up your... Anyway, believe it or not, poop water comes in an assortment of flavors. Wait, poor choice of words. Yes, I know flavors is a colloquialism for varieties. Nobody wants to think about the Venn diagram of taste and sewage. Poop water comes in an assortment of quality grades. Interestingly, one of the most effective ways to clean up poop water... Hang on, there's got to be a better, more official term for it. So yes, sludge. Excellent. One of the cheapest and most effective ways to clean up sludge is with Peritrichs. In oversimplified terms, the bacteria eat the poops, and the Peritrichs eat the bacteria. Their stalks attach to the indigestible stuff to help with the mechanical settling. And then finally you have effluent that won't annihilate your environment. We have somewhere to put our poops, and the Peritrichs get a free meal. Win-win. Particularly nasty wastewater tends to favor a particular type of Peritrich, known as the operculariids. Most Peritrichs developed contractile stalks with spasmonemes, but the operculariids are still kicking it old school, and they must be doing something right, because when the going gets tough, the operculariids get going. Operculariids can tolerate levels of AC/DC, Iron Maiden, and Slipknot that, hang on, I don't think that's what heavy metal means in this context, can tolerate levels of lead, chromium, and other toxic substances like cyanide that would kill other organisms. But operculariids don't care. They're too busy eating, because being so tough is hungry work. A single zooid can ingest 2,000 to 3,000 bacteria per hour. Just imagine eating 3,000 of anything in an hour. I don't care what kind of food it is, little raisins, grains of rice, whatever. You can't keep up that kind of rate. For those Peritrichs that do have a contractile stalk, some can move as much as 8 times as fast as mammalian muscle contractions. It's like the android in Aliens. Not the first one, he was a total jerk. The sequel, where the dude plays five-finger fillet at 1,000 miles an hour before they leave on the mission. You know the one I'm talking about. Now, when they want to move to a new location, Peritrichs will grow a little hula skirt. Then they swim away backwards and find their new home by pressing their butt against everything promising. If their butt finds something nice, they settle down to stay. An interesting strategy we can all learn from, if you ask me. So remember, the next time you're out shopping for a new house, be like a Peritrich and let your butt decide.